Doc arrive. Content.
The Tojo clan is struck by Kyorei clan gunfire. Kamurocho's disarray only spreads wider. On the surface, the diagram resembles a Yakuza turf war. But in the shadows are glimpses of a construction firm and political influence.
The shadows.
And Yagami's own shadow. The mole's sharp claws claim yet another victim.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean he's dead? Didn't you just say everything would be okay?
Stay calm, Sari-san. I'm just as shocked as you. But I think the mole is responsible.
Have you contacted the police?
Nope.
No, not yet.
You should do that right away then.
Do you think you could make the call, Sari-san?
What?
I need time to check things out before the cops show up and take over.
Dude.
Please.
Detective man.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
He'll be okay. Just get him to the hospital. Yay! Contaminating the crime scene.
Dang.
His eyes are gouged out, same as all the other mole's victims. Hold the fuck up. Ah! A black cat? Oh, fuck. It's actually doomed. A bullet hole must be the cause of death, but that's not the mole's usual MO. What about Shintani's phone? Might be a good place to look. It's going off when I called him earlier, so it's definitely on his body. Quickest way to find it would be calling it again. The ringtone will lead me straight to it. Alright, here we go. Just have to listen to close, see where it's coming from.
Suspicious.
No blood on the floor. The murder must happen somewhere else. It's like right here, man. Is it not? Just fucking vibrator going off? Ah. Stop the investigation. This call history should tell me everything I should need to know. Most of these should get his office. All of them except the last number he called. Shintani called it just a few hours before his death. Who's he talking to? Come on in, officers.
We received a call from the Genda Law Office.
You got here fast, Detective Kuroiwa.
Shintani, huh?
Yeah.
His name has been coming up a lot lately. He's the reason Hamura walked, after all. Perhaps you couldn't stand his newfound fame so you often.
What?
Huh?
I heard you two weren't exactly on good terms.
Do you greet everyone by accusing them of murder? Guess that's just how cops like you operate.
Forensics will be here soon. We will need you present as a resident of the property. After that, we'll need some time to investigate.
How long?
You'll have to find somewhere else to stay tonight at the very least.
But this is my
I don't have money for
bedroom.
that.
Yet you can afford bribing a cop.
What?
Firebase sources aren't even that reliable.
Don't know what you mean.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm sure you
Yeah,
do.
sorry. I had to wait around for the cops to get here. Is Genda-sensei still at the office?
Yes, he wants to talk to you about Shintani. As do I. Hoshino, too.
Okay, I'll head over now. See you soon.
Bum 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 bum. Bitch, 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 bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Infinite Sam? Yep.
I know you've had a rough night, Yagami. But if you're up to it, can you tell us what happened to Shintani?
Sure. I found him.
Saori-san was having trouble getting in touch with Shintani. So I decided to give him a call myself, see what the deal was. But when I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
The others? Do you mean his eyes were...
Yes.
Gouged out, yeah. But Shintani's beef was with the Kyorei clan. Why would the mole target him?
I'm not so sure. It sounded like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on! The mole is way bigger than you know.
He probably knew more about the mole than I did. And his source had to have been Hamura. Maybe they killed him to keep their secret safe.
But why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
Not sure. Maybe to harass me? Maybe to scare me off their trail? Maybe both.
Maybe.
Yagami.
Hmm?
You might want to lay low for a bit. It's not safe for you here. Get out of town. Go somewhere quiet. If the mole comes after you next...
Right. I'll do just that, Genda-sensei.
I'm scared. I hate moles.
I watched over Shintani since his first day as a lawyer. Kid had a good head on his shoulders, and a knack for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
When I first joined,
Said good.
Shintani-sensei was the one who showed me the ropes. He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun. I'll walk you to the station.
Sure.
Sorry, kun.
Feel free to stay here tonight, Yagami.
I appreciate it.
What about you?
Stay here. This is a
I think I'll work
fucking
little more
office.
Before I head home.
If you say so. Good night.
There's no fucking bed here,
Good
bro.
night, boss.
There's nothing. It's a couch.
Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. I'll leave you the key.
What are you
Been here
saying?
way longer anyway. You deserve it more than me. Yagami-san, do you have a minute?
What?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's about Shintani-sensei.
Okay. Dude, I want to get some bread with some butter. Hold on. buttery bread.
Yagami-san, I know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low, but that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
And if I said yes?
Don't worry, I won't tell Genda-sensei. But in return... I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is.
A
I won't
teammate?
slow you down. I promise.
Looking to avenge Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy act was a mask he wore to hide his insecurities. Deep down, he was just weak. That's why he was going along with Hamura, not because he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a Yakuza? And now look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time. Yet there was nothing I could do to help. You know, I'm still young. I don't even know what kind of lawyer I want to be. Criminal? Civil? Not the slightest idea. But I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hands after his friend gets murdered. Which means...
Are you sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seen helping me...
Don't worry about that. I'll defend myself in court if I need to. Now, Yagami-san, do you mind if I tag along?
You'll just tell Genda-sensei if I refuse, huh?
Yeah, you got that right.
Not much choice then. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be working with you.
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have some evidence that may tell us just that.
Actually, I have something that hints at what he was doing before he died. Are you guys making fun of my buttery bread? Serious? You serious, bro? This shit's a delicacy. You have to be rich to eat butter bread.
Shintani dialed this number.
I did
earlier
toast
today.
it. Lightly
I want to know
toasted.
where it goes.
Right, that makes sense. It's a good thing the killer forgot to take Shintani's phone, huh? This way we can see who he was calling.
The killer didn't forget. Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. I bet he left the phone so I'd find the body quicker.
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Hey, the number got a hit in the search. It's apparently for the, Advanced Drug Development Center?
What the hell?
What?
What, do you know it?
3 years ago, there was a pretty famous murder there. A patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Okubo. Wait, he was your client, wasn't he?
Uh-oh.
He worked as a contract laundryman for the center. Every 2 or 3 days, he'd stop by to pick up their dirty linens. According to the police report, it was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defended him in court and won. But then he got free and...
You can stop there.
Just
Why
stop.
would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC? Who would he even talk to?
I bet we'll find out if we give them a ring. But it's getting late. You should go home. We both need some shut-eye, yeah?
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow. Where do we want to meet?
Oh, right. We want to keep this a secret from Genda-sensei after all. There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard. That should work for now.
Who the fuck is Charles?
Okay. I'll let Kaito-san know.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Is it Namba? Mr. Yagami? Rest up. Well, there you go. I love how I have to smash and bash through the door to fucking activate it. What's that old man doing lying on the ground? Is he okay? Rescue the old man.
Excuse me.
Hey, you alright? Need mugwort. Should be some growing behind that fence. Sorry, could you grab some? Hell's mugwort. Okay. Behind this fence? Ah, this fence.
Excuse me.
Now you can place that mugwort into the gourd over there. Just stuff it in, close the lid, and shake it. Alright. Whoa, now I'm feeling much better. Glad to hear it, old timer. What was in that drink just now? Oh, this? I call this an extract. An extract of what? Technically speaking, it's a medical decoction, but the extract rolls much easier off the tongue, does it not? Oh, but forgive me for not introducing myself. I'm Liama. I make and market my own extracts right here in Kamurocho. Like people call me the Hermit of the Dragon's Palace.
This is Yagami.
Huh, people just call me Yagami. What's this Dragon Palace thing about? You know that abandoned building in the hotel district? That's the Dragon's Palace. My pharmacy's on the 4th floor. Pharmacy? So that mugwort was one of your ingredients? Yeah, I came here to gather ingredients for an extract I'm making, but I got winded and ended up taking a nasty fall. I'm glad you were around, otherwise I might not have made it. I just met a man who's apparently a hermit that makes drugs in an abandoned building. That's not strange at all. Well, if it isn't Yagami, ready to die, punk? The Kayan gang, of course. Get your ass over here. Oh my god, new massively buffed men? Where'd they find this freak of nature?
You don't give up, do you?
Is old man gonna help me? Ah! Get the fuck off me. I can't block his dumbass attacks. Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding me? Wait, what? Failed. What the hell's with this guy? It's like he's invincible. Looks like you don't even have a fraction of his strength. Uh-oh. Seems you've still gotten yourself into quite the pickle, Yagami-san. Hold your horses and won't at least pay you back for your help earlier, so I brought you a little something. Oh my god. You done chit-chatting with your little hobo friend? Hurry up and fight me, asshole. Oh my god. The Thunder Strike? Stun immunity and the power to break through enemy guards and attacks. Oh! Get fucking wrecked. Guy's fucking tanky, man. Oh. God damn it. Do I really have to use it again? Woo! Oh my god, motherfucker. Ah! I literally can't push the EX boost. I'm mashing it. Oh. Oh my god, get off me, dude. He's too fucking strong. What the fuck? Ah! Oh my. A canned morning coffee? Ooh. Hoo! Whatcha? What the shit? So, this is the power of your extract. How was that? Pretty darn effective, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Yep. Thanks for saving me. I'll give you the key to the Dragon's Palace, so feel free to come by whenever you want. Dragon's Palace is a nice casino and gambling hall. Swing on by if you're looking to get away for a while. Sounds like there's all kinds of stuff over there. My back is killing me. Even these extracts of mine can't fix old age, it seems.
Excuse me.
Could be okay. If not, I can always give you a lift back to the Dragon Palace. No thanks. I wouldn't want you to go out your way like that. Wow, I was actually planning on going that way. Don't let it trouble you. Sure, then I'll take you up on your offer. It's gonna show me where it is? Oh. Is it the fishing place? Oh, no. Whoa, what is all this? Why don't you have a seat? Is this some kind of stew? Oh my god. What the fuck? What the hell did he put in here? You curious about my hot pot? Well, this would be the liquid base of our extract.
Huh?
You mean this weird stew? Correct. The stew contains a special broth. When mixed with the right ingredients, turned into the extract. These extracts are specifically concocted to draw out the essence of each ingredient and transfer that power into the body. You mean like when I drank it during our fight? Indeed. Now listen close. Extracts have a variety of different effects depending on the one you make. Here, there are many types of extracts here. Each one requires a different set of ingredients. You find all the ingredients you need by looking around the city. All you need to do is add them to the broth and you're done. Doesn't sound too hard. Nope. In fact, I have just enough ingredients to make another extract. Why not try it out for yourself? Well, never hurts to try. Let's do this. Extract recipe growth. Created 1. Like it's just about ready. Bring the ingredients over here. Thank you. Here, I'll give you a little recipe that details everything an extract might need. If you want to try your hand at brewing more extracts, then go gather some ingredients. Also, take this gourd. It's filled with a special solution that allows you to brew your own extracts at any time.
Excuse me.
Why does this recipe say scavenger hunt on it? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there are errands I'd like you to run. I'm trying to develop as many new extracts as possible, so I'd like your help with collecting the right ingredients. If you make me the extract listed on this recipe, I'll teach you how to brew more. But for now, get to scavenging. Cheeto Cut is waiting. I should head to Charles. What the... Get me the fuck out of here. Was that a box in the pot? Yes. Yes, it was. The whole gang's here.
Sugiura.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
Hey.
Wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh.
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, wanna call this meeting to order?
Sure. I'll do the honors.
Epic music?
Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
This shit's getting personal.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published, one of the world's leading scientific magazines,
AD9.
leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Mouse.
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology
Mouse
and
medicine.
a primary researcher on
Wow.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
Who we calling? The number? I just have to figure out who we called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
No one's suspicious.
This is Masamichi Shintani. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
No, it's good to hear from you, Shintani-sama.
Could you put me through to the same person I spoke to yesterday?
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it sort of slipped my mind, sorry. Can you maybe look into the transfer history?
Uh-oh.
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
Oh, in that case...
No. I guess it's this one? But... yeah, I mean, like... the drug's the most relevant. I don't know. Definitely not the murders. That'd be fucking weird. I mean, even the first one's pretty weird. Maybe it's Mr. Drugs? I mean, it is a drug company, yes. I don't know. I don't think it seems obvious.
It was about 89, the drug that can supposedly cure dementia.
Sorry, but I'm not authorized to talk about that. Why don't I connect you with our publicity department?
Sure.
Please hold, sir.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from
Oh.
Shintani-sama.
I see. Thank you anyway. No way this happens over the phone.
I don't think there was the right answer.
Faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay. Me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
No, not again.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked and killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
Oh, I did. Okubo-san asked me to after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood.
Yep.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Well, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Okay. Hey, a taxi. Whoa! A wig? What is that? Some weird bird? No.
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
What is this? That's mine. Oh. Oh! Oh my. What the fuck? Wait. Ouch. Grr, shit, not now. Hey, you okay, man? I think I sprained my ankle. More importantly, my hat. Hat? That was most certainly a wig. I'm sorry, but you have to go after it, please. Say what? It's an emergency. I don't know what to do without it. I'll pay you. Come on, help a brother out. Fine. Oh my.
Wait a sec.
It's a fucking hat chase. Let's go. I've got this bitch.
Wait a sec.
I thought there was a button I could use to, like, tackle. Guess not. I'm so fucking close, man. Come here, you bitch. Oh my god. Move, bitch. What the fuck? A cow? What? Oh! I did it. Wheel. Ooh, finally got it. Oh, sorry. It's a really fast hat. It's pretty crazy, man. Here, thank you. Are you gonna wear it? Nah, I can't put it on when anyone's watching. Which brings me to my next point. Do I look familiar to you? Now that you mention it, do you feel like I recognize you? Guess we'll find out when you turn on your TV. You mind letting me explain real quick? Sure. No one's looking, right? Not that I can tell. Alright, here goes. That wind was rather mischievous, eh? I feel downright teased. Perhaps my old friend, the wind, got jealous of how much sunlight I've been taking in lately. What a cad. Why is he suddenly acting like a different person? What a heel I've been. I should introduce myself. I'm Toya Tokunaga, the idol. Huh? You're an idol? Oh, you don't know me? Here I was, thinking I was famous. If rumors are to be believed, Toya Tokunaga has the fire behind a curtain subset of every woman's desire. Oh, I see. Well, who might you be? You got a mean spirit. Or a sprint. I'm Yagami. I run a private eye business in Kamurocho. Well, I do apologize for taking you into such a place as this, Yagami-chan. My face is such a well-known commodity. I can't let people see me like this. Guess that's understandable. I do have a favor to ask. Can you keep the hat a secret? Toya Tokunaga is a singing and dancing idol with silky smooth hair that flits about in the breeze. If people were about to find out my silky locks were just a hat, it's fine. Your secret's safe with me. Thanks for your cooperation, man. This is a token of gratitude. It's just hush money. I'm due for a taping right now. We shall meet again. Anyway, I'm due through the magic of TV. Came in a gale. Like a gale, left like a breeze. Achievement earned. No! What the fuck? You fucking serious? Oh my god. Bruh. Oh, excuse me. You okay, man? I think I sprained my ankle. Oh, you got me, son? Don't worry about me. Get my hat, please. Not a fucking kid. M'lady. Sneaky only plays patches? What does that mean? What the hell is this? Uh-oh. Oh, that's my hat. Give it back. Oh, yeah? Oh, my. What? No. Help. Help, you got me, son. Guess I better chase him down. I'm gonna beat up my table if you're not careful, kid. Finders keepers, man. You little brat. Give it back unless you want me to hunt you to the ends of the earth. Don't tell me he's gonna fall. Oh. Wow. Kids live with kids, huh? Got me, son. I'll let this little incident just fly away on the breeze. The goddess of the sun won't smile down at me if I let life's trivial matters bother me, right? And here comes the complete personality shift. You ever considered finding a way to make sure it doesn't blow away, though? Pish posh, the lady of the north wind is a fickle sort, you know? Who am I to try to predict the whimsy of such a woman? Ha ha ha. Right. Got my son, why don't you take this? What's that? Oh, I believe the breeze is whispering my name. I feel the muses on the wind. Perhaps I shall compose a poem to accompany this delightful little ditty. We shall meet again, haha. More like a typhoon than a breeze. Don't fucking say it, bro. Don't make me chase it again. Please. Oh my god, let's go. No wig. What the fuck are you swinging for?
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug.
Uh-huh. Sus.
So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
You add lemon juice to your tea?
Huh? Don't go too far ahead, Yagami-san!
Wait up, man! Place looks like a fucking airport.
What are you all shaking up for? Calm down. Just
What?
stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Time itself? What's going on? Are we about to get into some crazy shit?
Do you have an appointment, sir?
Some massive story flipping shit?
My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
Where the hell is he?
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
Why not?
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by, to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Is he there? Ooh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is getting real sussy.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Director of the A. Dick Cock.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which Minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei, and,
Yagami.
Who's this guy?
Pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are?
Why did I got my tea? Who the fuck? Who? Back.
Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Nice try.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Nope. You're a dumbass lawyer. You don't get shit. Besides some money.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
$900 an hour? Is that the lawyer pay? Let's see, how much is that for 8 hours of hard, cold work? 7,200 in
This is the
one
room assigned
day.
to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch.
Bitch.
Come on, Yagami.
I'm acting real sus of this place.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Investigate.
What the? Suspicious.
I really shouldn't stare like this. It actually gave me points for that? What the fuck? I see it. Is that a cup? One more time you get an achievement? Really? Oh, shit. Ah! This is a standard nurse uniform? Wait, why am I investigating this? There we go. Way too thorough. Binoculars.
Uh-huh.
Self-proclaimed king of the Ginda Law Office, 40-year-old and single and looking. Hobbies include leering and being condescending. Wow. What the a fucking bed? Okay.
What the? Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
How was his body carried outside? I should look a little closer. I didn't inspect behind her. Oh, I mean, it's the same thing as the pocket. The window.
Suspicious. The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
The entrance.
All the rooms have windows like this, right? It seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
I think so.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Kurosawa-san? What do you got to lose?
Oh my.
It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Well, of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Yep.
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want. All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo.
Laundryman.
It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far,
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
Can't say for sure that the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. If I budge on that, I'd be admitting Okubo-kun did it before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Wakusan's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
True.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Honest.
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
Sure, bud.
Follow me.
What do you mean, follow you? I'm following her. That's a fat-ass elevator.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. Your sense of justice.
Careful who you say that around.
Oh, whoops. I pushed X.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Do we know?
the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
Huh.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Sure, let's hear what the great Shintani-sensei has to say.
What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck.
Oh.
Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama.
Yeah, what's the motive?
3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
I have to investigate.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
Where's the gap in evidence? What are we missing? What's the key piece?
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
The room again? For what? You're him again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though.
Are you finished?
Not yet. The window's sealed shut. There's no... I wonder how well you can...
It wants me to talk with her.
Waku-san was here until the morning...
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
What do you got? What's on the list?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
Only 10?
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win.
Who?
Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Huh?
Wait
a sec.
If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san.
Is that real?
Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Oh! Shinpei Okubo. Who's framing him? Is it the mole?
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward at the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in the laundry bin.
That's not true. Wakusan wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
It's gonna be a huge hurdle to climb in the trial.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Wakusan?
Huh?
Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Wakusan claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
Huh?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan.
Chatting up?
Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet or...
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock.
Huh?
So when Wakusan tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
Ah. I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Ooh!
Fine. I could take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
The classic good lawyer,
Hey.
bad lawyer.
You know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. Sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
I don't know, man.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Hey. I'm still in the past.
Yagami-san.
Hmm?
Have you seen Mafia lately?
You look the same.
Where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think.
What? Oh.
I'll keep my lips sealed.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first. We're pleading innocent, yeah?
That's the plan.
Yep.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
What should I focus on if I want to prove Okubo innocent? I feel like it's this one. This shot. Yeah.
Take a look at this. It's the hospital room the victim was staying in. This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door, but the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
And how would that impact the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range.
True.
With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Right. Not bad.
What the hell's your problem?
What?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
Ugh!
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
What?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Who the fuck is that?
Wait up!
Oh, shit. JC, let's fucking go. Triangle. Yep. Get the fuck back here. You little rat.
You won't get away.
Oh my god. It's so annoying when, like, I'm directing already with my analog stick. And, like, I have to go back to middle, then push left. But I'm already left.
You won't get away.
Let's go. You ain't getting away from me. Wig chase scene in the past.
A woman?
Wait.
Help! Someone help
It's the nurse.
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
We got a groper out here?
Oh my god. Come on.
Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
You're just fucking random Yakuza. Wait, I don't have my upgrades. I'm weak as fuck. Ah! Bitch. Come here, pussy. Bike slam. kicked in the head. Just because you're a criminal doesn't mean you can't white knight. Ah, true, true.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Hey. You're coming with me. How many bikes have I ruined this far? Thus
Did you really
far?
need to run away like that?
All of them.
I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him? Not that he didn't have it coming. Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Nice.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is him?
Pretty much your run-of-the-mill researcher.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony...
None of you would testify?
Maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides...
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
It's actually so fucked from the perspective of someone being framed and no one believing you.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
It's him. The lying guy.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes. The patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock.
This guy sounds so much older than he looked in the 3 years later thing.
I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes.
And in that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed?
Yes.
Can
Objection.
you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
Oh?
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed.
Objection!
He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
When does he say it?
No further questions.
Oh?
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
No
He
objection?
actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Oh!
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
And how's that?
Terasawa-san's testimony.
Shono shouldn't have been able to see Waku. I have evidence to prove that.
Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
And this evidence points to this fact. The culprit Shono, who the witness. Culprit was hiding in the hospital room. No. I think it's the lie, yeah. Because it's not... I don't know if it's Shono. That doesn't make sense. The victim was already dead. I mean... I don't know. Can't say that. Yeah.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Excuse me?
What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically as Waku-san. So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff
Sheets.
nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear, that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Okabu-kun was assumed to be the only person who could have killed Waku-san.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer, rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination.
Uh-oh. What are you gonna ask?
Yes?
Let's see how Shono responds with that evidence and Terasawa-san's testimony out in the
I'll
open.
get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed, I think.
And did you get a clear look at his face?
Nope.
I don't remember.
So it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can, no.
Ooh.
Then the defense rests. But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
Eh? The prosecution argument has fallen apart. Now to go in for the kill.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time
That's
frame.
true.
However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client. With such inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
So, your whole case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Uh-oh.
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher. After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC. Day after day, Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
Uh-oh. Need to bring up Okubo's record.
6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. The poor girl is still suffering.
Oh no, not the finger.
And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days prior to the crime. Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face. Given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the poor old...
No. What?
Is something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session.
What the fuck? She stands and she stares.
Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
Damn.
The court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia. That it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone.
Oh my god!
We were dating.
They're dating!
Even though he knew he could have ended up in prison, making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
True.
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. But only a month after his release, everything changed.
No.
The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
I thought her name was Emi-chan.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing, Vice Minister.
But...
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
Wait, that did the back.
The name's Yagami.
What the fuck?
I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us. Remember, Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
Unstoppable.
Shono-san, right?
Does it matter? What brings you here anyway?
I'm investigating a murder.
Uh-oh.
And I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
Not another murder.
Yes, I see. Yes. Thank you. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Why would Shintani call Shono?
Yes. However, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Look, Shono and I co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes, complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Doubt.
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you implying? Look, I believe we're done here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Please stop! You can't!
Huh?
Who are you?
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, Organized Crime.
What's up?
One of your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating.
What do I have?
That would be you, Yagami.
Hmm?
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
Material witness? Doesn't mean suspect, does it? Collusion?
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface.
This is getting spicy.
A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend, Emi Terasawa, with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
Translethal? Is that a mix on Ramlethal? I see.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary, or...?
It is.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I think I'll pass.
Ooh!
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir. You can go now.
You can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now.
Nothing.
Just
You are
come back
nothing.
quick. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
I'd like to see you try. Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough. Get the hell out of my office.
Come up.
You'll regret this, Yagami. Kuroiwa-san.
You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me.
Hold up.
For now, let's focus on Shono, though. It would be a waste coming here and not talking to him.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
How do they know? Back to the receptionist.
Can I help you?
Actually, I've already been here. I was just with Director Kido, remember?
Oh, of course. Did you forget something, sir?
Well, not exactly. I'd actually like to speak to Shono-san, the 89 researcher. Where would I be able to find him?
Let me see. That should be the research wing. I believe he's in the protein abnormalities lab.
Probably need a gold keycard to get in there, huh?
That's correct, sir. I should be able to lend you one with the director's approval, though.
Uh-oh.
Just give me a moment to ask. Could you tell me your name, sir?
Actually, never mind. Kido-san seemed pretty busy earlier. I'll try back later.
Are you sure, sir?
Good call. There's no chance Kido-san would let us in.
At least now we know where Shono is.
The research wing.
I wonder if there's a map around here somewhere.
Just trip on me?
What the?
20! Yeah!
Let's find the research wing where Shono is and the path that leads to that area. Yo, Wild Knife, welcome back.
What the? This leads to the research wing.
The receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormalities lab, right? Huh. Well, I guess that's not on this map.
Hey. The service entrance parking lot. All the delivery people come in and out through here. This is where Okubo's truck was parked 3 years ago. Hey. Director Kido's office. We were just in there. Suspicious. This goes over to the hospital.
Suspicious.
I think Waku-san was up on the 4th floor. Hey. Hey. This is where we are now.
This is where we are now.
What the? Some kind of security gate, huh? The research wing must be just past there.
And this is to go even further into the research. What am I missing? Oh, I'm done.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
This is one of Shono-san's researchers. She was just about to return to the lab.
Oh?
My name's Hashimoto. I can show you into Dr. Shono's lab if you'd like.
Ooh! Ooh.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Great. We'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Hashimoto-san just happened to be passing through.
Thank you.
The golden ticket.
I really appreciate this, Hashimoto-san. I'm Yagami.
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad to help a guest of Director Kito's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
Oh, that's totally okay. Oh, by the way, we'll be meeting
So, Hashimoto-san, what kind of work do you yourself do here?
I'm part of the team developing 89. Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
Speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
Well, the AD comes from the name of the center. The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
Oh.
That's a lot of drugs. Morgana's voiceover? Is it? Literally just the Persona cast is this game.
It'll be the first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one, right? It could finally cure Alzheimer's disease.
That's right. Do you know how many dementia patients there are in Japan alone?
A couple 100,000 at least. Maybe even in the millions?
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.62 million.
That many?
By 2025, that number will increase to at least 7 million. Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's 1 in every 9 people.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like
However, as a
Morgana.
nation, we're already at capacity in caring for these patients. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their dementia-struck parents in their own homes. Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering. In other words, AD9 could save the world. This could be a real miracle.
I gotta say, this is making me feel kinda bad about how we treated Kito-san back there.
Director Kito will go down in history if we achieve this.
A lot's changed in 3 years. Bastard's really made a name for himself.
Be nice.
It's a shiny looking coat.
Dr. Shono is right over there.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
I'm sure he's gonna love this.
Shono-san.
Yagami-san? But, how did you get in here?
Hey, calm down. I just want to talk.
I can't do that. Kito-san doesn't know you're here. Does he?
Is there a problem?
Ah, Ichinose-san.
Itchy nose.
Well,
I've never heard you raise your voice, Shono-san.
Aren't you the guy from the lobby?
My name is Ichinose. I'm here from the Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's development.
Yeah, you're a drug lord.
Kito-san called you Vice Minister.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Pretty lofty for a Vice Minister. You can boss scientists around, but I'm not biting.
So I see.
Shono-san, please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you I can't. Not without Kito-san here.
I need you to tell me, why did Shintani call you?
Shintani? I've never heard that name in my life.
This is important, Shono. You have to have some idea.
Please, I don't. Now get out of here.
I don't. I
I'm
swear.
calling Director Kito.
Do what you want. Just let me ask you one thing first.
Gotta be this. Maybe this. You already know he's scared? Well, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like he is. No, he's not. We don't know he's scared of the director. Yeah, the murder seems weird. It's like, oh, this guy's permanently had his head down, like never trying to talk, and he wants to not say anything unless the director's around. So it sounds like he's like under complete orders of the director. Let's try it.
You seem awfully deferent towards Kido-san. I mean, you won't even talk to me if the guy's not here. So why are you so afraid of him?
Well, given how much tax money is going into the development of AD9, it's become quite a political matter. As such, the director is being extremely cautious about leaks.
But I'm not here to talk about 89. I need to know why Shintani called you.
And I already told you I don't know. Now please, let me get back to work.
What the? What are you doing here?
Kido-san.
I believe I told you to leave. What about that didn't you understand?
I wanted to ask about Shintani's call.
About which I already said Shono doesn't know anything.
And I needed to hear that from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
We were just leaving. Come on, Hoshino-kun.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association, under the Minister's name.
The Minister of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from AD9, and he won't tolerate distractions from your ilk.
I feel like we came up empty-handed. Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san? Yagami-san?
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Huh?
When was it, though? Who was talking to me about the Ministry of Health?
Because Yabe.
It must have been Ayabe, when we were drinking over at Tender. I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kazami. We were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended up in Kamurocho. Apparently, they're being used as muscle for a construction company called the Kajihira Group. A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazami from the Ministry of Health.
Huh.
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. His project has nothing to do with health. What would he gain from meeting Kazami?
That's true. Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
Minister Kazami's name won't stop coming up. Is that just a coincidence or something more?
I don't know. Depends on what the two of them are talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Who?
Sugiura-san. He used to work for them, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So, you want to know how Kajihira and Kazami are connected?
Yeah. Any way you can find that out?
Not really sure, but I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me some time. I'll call you if I find anything.
Yagami-san. I'm gonna head back to the office. I just got an email from Saori-san. Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
It sounds like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder, too.
Huh.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and drive him off.
You'll be Genda-sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Nah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Honestly.
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy my age, you know? I think I make a much better sidekick for now.
Okay, but when that gets old?
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the rest of my life sounds okay to me. I'll see you later.
Guess I'm on standby until Sugiura gets in touch with me. Who's this from? Look out, Yagami-san, one of the leaders for the Kaien gang brought his men to come after you. You know what they did? They beat my friend Black and Blue, all because he said he might have seen you. Please, is there anything you can do to help? Crap, what do I do? Hey. It's this dumbass again. Woo! Bitch.
What a waste.
Get absolutely fucked. Get shit on. Hey, bitch, give me some food. Wait, I can't eat here? Hey, bitch, give me some... I can't eat at my friend's restaurant. What the hell? Fine, I'll have some shitty burgers. I don't care anymore. There's kind of something. Looks like he's with someone else. He knows. This a friend of yours? Oh, hey. This is Adachi. Adachi? Hold up. The guy I've been telling you about. Oh, the man himself. Kaido never shuts up about you. I might have to Adachi. State president and director? I think you own the company? Yeah, but it's pretty small. I hadn't talked in years, but we ended up randomly crossing paths today. Now I've got a new drinking buddy. I didn't mean to introduce you earlier, but, you know. No problem. In fact, you're about to go grab a beer together. Want to tag along? The more the merrier, I say. Right now, this is all so sudden. Come on, jackass. We're going to tender. God, I love tender. The smartest kids in school. You're an honor student? He's blown out of proportion. I tested well, but I was also a little punk, always picking fights. The teachers hated me. That's the story of how we started getting along. Dachi and I were always teaming up to kick some neighborhood wannabe gang's asses. He was the brain, I was the brawn. We were a hell of a tag team. Scary alone, unstoppable together. When you and I hit the streets together, it was bad news. This day, I don't think I've ever met a guy I'd rather have on my team than Kaido-san. Nice to be appreciated, but no need to lay it on that thick. Oh, that's fine. You got a new partner now. You mean me? My partner? We're a pretty good team, but partners? What do you think, Tak? I don't know. I just thought of you as a colleague, but I guess partner works too. I hate to ask this out of the blue, but do you think I could borrow Kaido for a bit? Some kind of job? Exactly. I was going to visit you at your office to ask this, but... Nah, he's fine. But what does a real estate firm need a lug like Kaido around for? About that. Need a bodyguard.
Yo.
Oh, what's it all about? You wouldn't think real estate would have such physical demands, but Kamurocho's market's been attracting rough types for years, and they hate newcomers like me. When you say rough types, you mean Yakuza? Yeah, it's a never-ending cycle of fights, protection money, and scare tactics. And that's why I need a bodyguard? Yes, but only if it wouldn't cause any trouble for you. And then you must be drowning in cases. Not really. I understand, though, and I'm fine with it, as long as Kaido-san is. I'm not giving you any friendly discounts, Adachi. Of course, how does 80k per day sound to you? No issue here. Incredible. I really appreciate how flexible you've been about this. Looks like a little tag team rides again, eh? I'm looking forward to this, partner. Sure brings me back. Glad to be aboard. Fist bump. Wait, she's back here? Thanks for getting those Kaien Guys to the curb. You know, grateful we are to see them gone. Oh yeah, I forgot to pick up the last gift. For kicking ass. Who parks right outside my office? Oh yeah, I gotta check the fridge. Zeke, could you help me with the doctor's note? I don't know how to tell him that I am trans, no joke. What do you mean? Isn't a doctor's note something you give, like, your fucking teacher? Curry? Bitter melon. Oh. Yeah, I think he would be better off, being honest. This is god awful. The curry's pungent spice only makes the bitter melon stand out, not in a good way. The vegetables aren't even fully cut. Serving this would probably violate some kind of health and safety law. Anyways, I should message Tomio because it's on my feedback. It's got unique flavor. Would you mind chopping up the ingredients? Perhaps you can do without bitter melon. You haven't tasted it yourself, have you? I tried your curry. Because the curry and the bitter melon did not work together. It's like the flavors were fighting in my mouth. Personally prefer a more normal tasting curry. I always have to eat garbage like this from now on. Didn't seem like such a bad gig at first, but after forcing this down my gullet, well, I guess what's done is done. Hope the next one tastes at least better, bit better. Wait, what are these icons actually? Hey, Skooma, what brings you out here in the real world? Oh, hey. Something piqued my curiosity. What could you possibly be curious about a search engine that couldn't tell you? The search engine couldn't tell you. Oh, I picked up this electromagnetic wave with a weird frequency. It's not normal radios or taxis or anything. Electromagnetic wave. Don't make me explain it. I was bored anyway, so I figured I'd come check it out. You gotta be the only guy who would leave his house to check out an electromagnetic wave. A blocked number. Is this the bomber again? Should I answer it? Who are you? Ha 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 ha. Shall we get straight to it, Yagami-san? Oh, no.
Hey.
How many times do you need to go through this? You have a grudge against me or something? A grudge? You're the one who started this, Yagami-san. You disarmed the first bomb, remember? You would have gone off without a hitch, but you just had to go and play hero. You're out of your goddamn mind. Shut up. No more talk. Let's do this. There's a new bomb in Kamurocho. Just one. Stop it if you can, dumbass. Your hint is, the pigeon coos among the cherry blossoms. Gets more and more cryptic. What does it even mean? I'm kind of tense. Who are you talking to? I don't have time to explain. See you later. I wasn't asking because I was curious. I asked because that electromagnetic wave I was tracking just spiked. Huh? Huh? Could be a coincidence, but I think you're up to something, Gummy. Somewhere in Kamurocho, there's a bomb set to blow in the next 5 minutes. A bomb? Yeah. Remember that explosion a little while back? The culprit keeps calling me. Now it all makes sense. Fascinating. This electromagnetic wave is probably your bomb. Use that signal to track down where he is? Easy peasy. You should probably still go stop it, though. Speaking of magnets, you're a real magnet for trouble. You got me. Shit's crazy shit's been finding me. Anyways, make it happen. Oh, like he has where the bomber is? Alright. What was the fucking thing? Where the pigeon cherry blossom? I'll just go north. Hills Garden Street, whatever the fuck this is. That massage chick is up to no good. She ain't touching me. I think I just wait 2 minutes and then it's gonna tell me where the fuck I go? What's the hint? Pigeon coos at the cherry blossom. So I need a cherry blossom. And then I find the pigeon coo. Coo, coo. 0. Let's figure out where that pigeon is cooing. A yakitori place? Pigeons? Eggs? Quail eggs? A yakitori place? No, he said pigeon, not quail. You don't grill pigeons. Popo. Pigeon cooing. Po. Ah. Pink Street. Oh my god. I'm actually right there. What the fuck's the po? Ah. I don't get that. Popo shower? Pigeon coos amongst the cherry blossoms. Had to be this Popo on Pink Street, right? Where's the bomb? Oh. Just gotta rip the cord. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. What exactly are you doing? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Oh. What are you holding? Is that a bomb? No, wait. This isn't... Ah! You're the bomber, aren't you? Police! Somebody help! Hey, no. Calm down. I'm a detective, not a bomber. Indeed, this man is not the bomber. Not at all. Come, good time. Did you track the guy down? You even doubt it? Hey, it's that guy. Electromagnetic waves are coming straight from him. Oh.
Huh?
What? Not bad, you two. Quite the detective. What the fuck? You. I'm tired of your games, so the cops are gonna want to discuss a few things. So, you're coming with me. Don't take another step. You see this? Oh my god! Shit. Quite a sight, isn't it? You see, I am the last bomb. What are you trying to pull? What do you gain by blowing yourself up? This town's security is trash, and I need to make them see that. What do you mean? Well, this guy was apparently fired from a security firm 3 months ago. Does that answer your question? You're fast, and yes, I'm gonna teach those money-grubbing sons of a bitches a lesson they won't soon forget. I gave everything I had to this city. I created a detailed proposal to revamp this entire city's security, and they laughed at the cost. It's clear these assholes won't do shit until something serious happens. You can talk all you want, but I think we both know all you really want is revenge. Revenge has nothing to do with it. I'm sacrificing myself to show the people of Kamurocho the truth. And with that, bombs away! No! Huh? Oh. I think not, sir. I'm afraid that won't work. I hacked into your transmitter and changed the frequency. What? You're done. Come quietly. Hell no, I'm not going down without a fight. Oh. Oh my. I have to beat the bomb man? How do I beat a guy with bombs on his chest? Fuck your store, pussy. Fight me out here, you little bitch. Ow. Ah! Woo! Get fucked! Oh, the store was repaired. Thank God that's over. Weird. Go now to breaking news. The man suspected of the bombing incident in Kamurocho has finally been apprehended. The suspect, Ryo Asaka, 34-year-old convenience store employee, was fired from a security firm earlier this year. According to police, the rejection of Asaka's security proposal was the motive for his actions. Asaka's private residence has been searched, and we're told some explosive devices have been deactivated. Well, it sounds like this is all wrapped up. I owe you one, Tsukumo. Not at all. That was something like straight out of a video game. Huh. Well, you hungry? It's my treat. No need to gum me. I've actually got a date with a lady friend. What? I'm fixing an issue she was having with her phone at the net cafe. She was so grateful we're having dinner. Damn, for real? You're gonna go dressed like that? She's weird, you got me. She likes me just the way I am. Even said I was cute. Hee 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 hee. Wow, are you some kind of ladies' man in your circles? What can I say? I must be sitting on the F5 key because my ass is refreshed. Oh, for God's sake. Next time, I'm letting you get blown up. What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Alright. Done for the night.